Hello guys, today we are going to be reviewing the Nubie 16.5 feet of LED lights. And I've gotten these, I've had a chance to try them, I really like them. Let me give you one little heads up that it's got a remote that controls them. And this is the little sensor for the remote. I'm going to see if I can show you. The one thing you got to be careful of, because this sort of caught me off guard, that this little dot has to be pointed towards you, okay? That if you just have it in some random orientation, it's not going to work. That little eye needs to be looking at you. And when this came out of the box, I just saw a little something there and I didn't think anything about it and I had trouble getting it to come on. But it's very easy to position it where it's looking at you. You just need to know that you have to do that if you want these things to be able to pick up the remote control. This remote control has an amazing amount of things that you can do with it, and I'll just show you real quickly. I won't turn them on because once I turn them on, they're so bright you won't be able to see the control anymore. But to turn them on, you hit the red button, and I'll just do that real quick, and you can see that they come on, and they are indeed very bright. They are a bright white. They show up on the camera a little bit purple because of just the characteristics of the light in the camera, but they are indeed very white. I'll turn that back off, and you can see that then below that you have just a wide array of different colors. You have just straight red, green, blue, and then you have all the in-between colors that you can try. So let's go ahead and turn that on. And you can't see me hitting the button, but I'll just take my word for it that there's red, green, blue, okay, kind of an orange. There's a light blue, kind of a cyan, a deep blue. There's pink, there's plum, green. Let's see, that's a pretty green there. Yellow, orange, another orange, back to red. So there are just all kinds of colors that you can get out of this thing. Let's come back and look at the remote. You can also control the brightness, brighter and dimmer. So let's try that. We'll go back to red. So I'll turn it on, we'll go to red. And then you can see that I'm dimming that down. They're so bright, the camera really kind of keeps picking it up. Okay, you can see there that that's nice, nice and dim. Or we can come back to really, really bright. Okay, so that's the brightness function. And I'll turn it off so you can see the remote again. Then there's some just kind of neat things down here that just go through sort of psychedelic type of effects. And so you just turn these and it goes through different pre-programmed lighting arrangements that it has. Let's see if I can get one of those going. Okay, let me turn it back to white and then turn it to auto. There it goes. So you can see it's just flashing through all types of different colors. It goes from blinking to fading between the colors. You can actually control the speed of that. So I can sort of slow down that. It's still doing the same program, but I can just make it go slower. Or we can speed it back up to where it goes through them really, really fast. So there's a lot of different controls on here. That's an auto function. There's a flash function here. And this is operating in flash. I think it will change colors here in a minute, or maybe on the flash it just stays the one color. Okay. There's a fade function where it just fades between the colors. There's another fade function. All these things you can control the speed on as well. This one's called jump, that I guess sort of jumps between the colors. And then there's another jump function. All right. Let's turn those off for a second. Now there's some programmable buttons, and the way that works is that, like, if I turn them on, and then if I hit a down key, and then I can hit a do-it-yourself key, and I can set the key that I want. I can set the color that I want for that. So let's try it. I'll turn them on. I'll see if I can get out of this crazy mode. Just go back to, yeah, there we are on white. And then on these do-it-yourself keys, I'm going to hit this down key. Okay, and then I'm going to hit the do-it-yourself key, and you see that they go off. Well, now, through these, I can control the color. So let's say I put a little blue and a little red. I turn the blue down, and I have a little red and a little green, kind of got me a little orange. Or let's say I go a little blue and a little green. I'm going to try to see if I can kind of get me an aqua. Yeah, that's a pretty aqua. Now I hit do it yourself again, and it saves that. So if I go to a different color and I go back to my do it yourself button, it comes back to what I programmed. So you can program 6 of your own colors, or you can just hit the auto and you can just have fun with it doing all these different things. I think this is just super cool. I think it's a lot of fun for a little bit of money. These things are super bright. I'm a school teacher, and I plan on putting these up in my room and maybe, kind of having an incentive. A student gets the remote to set them the way he wants them for maybe an incentive. But I just can't wait to use these things. They are just a lot of fun and not a lot of money. Okay, we will talk to you guys later.